In the past, we have used the same kind of medications that most individuals came in to this home with and are used in other homes. We realized very quickly that the way to approach dementia with these medications was not effective or efficient, that the side effects weren't appreciated, and that they weren't being very helpful.
I think a lot of times these medications are prescribed for indications that are not appropriate for the diagnoses. Sometimes what will happen is a resident may come into a home, they're in a different environment, they're in a different surrounding, and they might exhibit agitation, they might be anxious, and as a quick fix, we tend to prescribe a medication. But I think the norm should be looking at other ways of treating the behavior. Psychotic medications have a lot of side effects and can be very dangerous. Side effects include sedation, confusion, nausea, headaches, and at times it can even lead to increased risk in stroke and death.
Here at Humber Heights, we wanted to use a proactive approach to best ensure residents' quality of life and well-being. The industry is changing because we know we can do better. We began by analyzing a list of residents who are currently taking an antipsychotic without a psychiatric diagnosis. During a huddle with the frontline team members, we identified residents who would benefit from reducing or discontinuing the antipsychotic medication. Once we'd consulted with family members and we had identified the risks and benefits for each individual resident, we began reducing the antipsychotics.
Doug is one of our success stories. He's doing very well off the antipsychotics.
When Doug was on an antipsychotic medication, he was mostly sleepy, drowsy. He didn't participate in any activities whatsoever. Mostly he slept. It was more like comatose. Once he was off of it, he started to participate in activities, playing with tablets, walking around, no longer going to anybody else's room.
What are you doing?
Getting rid of the bugs.
You're good at that. You're really good at it.
He now goes downstairs, he goes to programs, he participates more in programs, and he is in a much better frame of mind and more mobile.
He has a better quality of life now.
Tired? No, you're not tired, are you?
When Mary was on the antipsychotics, she was mostly sleepy on a chair, not able to participate on anything, no conversation, no activities at all.
She was almost zombie-like. My mom was just having the same conversation over and over and over again.
Now she's up and about and playing ball toss, taking part in fitness.
I find now that I can talk to her more. She'll laugh at jokes, which she didn't used to do, and she'll even make the odd joke. I haven't heard her do that for a long time.
I can't see her going back on it. It would really be not a good thing.
I found that when my mom was on medications in the beginning, she was very anxious. So I think they upped the levels a bit to keep her calm. And then she became very sleepy. And I'd come to visit and she would have 5 minutes of me and say, "It's time for you to go, I'm just gonna go rest." So I found it hard because I'd make the effort to come out, bring my kids out, and all you wanted to do was sleep. So that was really tough.
Yeah.
And now she's just more open to do things with us. And even when we visit with the family, they'll play music for her on the piano. Anthony will play the music. Last year, when you had your birthday party here, everybody was commenting on how much more relaxed you seem and how much more you're interacting. Last year, for the first time, I had comments like, "Wow, she's actually looking better than ever. What are they doing here for you," right? To have you, and I think a lot of it's the medications, that you're not as sedated, if you want to call it sedated, yeah.
We have the ability and maybe the luxury of using a team to modify behaviors so that medications are no longer not only the central part of treatment, but maybe not even necessary in the treatment.
We want our team members to receive the latest information about dementia. We want our interdisciplinary teams working together to create personalized care plans that reflect all aspects of a resident's needs. And we are charging forward. We know that antipsychotic usage can significantly be reduced, and as a result, our residents will live happier and healthier lives.